All right, everyone, what we have here tonight, I've decided to take my porta-band and make it into a stationary bandsaw. There's a couple companies online and stuff that you can buy a kit and do this, but I figure if you're gonna be fabbing up, you might as well make one. So what I ended up doing was drilling two holes through the housing of this bandsaw. And then I cut some steel and ground it to fit in that groove perfect, like almost, not necessarily, I didn't have to drive it in, but I did have to kind of give it a little love tap to get it in. And then the next two, I made just a little smaller just so they fit in there for spacers. And then I drilled holes through them to line up with the bolt holes through the housing. And then I welded this to the steel plates that I'd put through. So now we got two like 5/16, quarter inch, something like that bolts through, all the way through the housing, and then it's welded here. So I gotta cut my feet, and I'm gonna have 4 feet on it. I have to get a little creative with the spacing on some of them because you still wanna be able to put the belt on and or the blade on. But that'll be what it's like. Here I'm cutting out the base plate to weld the feet to. My phone went dead and I didn't realize it, so I lost the footage of actually welding the base plate on. Turn this noisy little welder off. All right, so I got it done here. Got some paint on it and everything. I got the zip tie around the trigger. And then all you got to do is just snap the battery in. Got to order some new blades, but that blade's pretty well shot. Only thing left to do is take the trigger apart and wire up some kind of on and off switch. If anyone has any suggestions or anything, list it down in the comments if you've done this before. Maybe you got a parts list or something, but I was just thinking some kind of potentiometer switch or something where you could keep the variable speed and not have to have the trigger zip tied, and then you wouldn't have to reach around behind it with the battery. But you can clamp it down to the table. It's rock solid, and that's the whole table shaking there. Gives you a good steady platform. I think that'd be a handy little addition to have. Just build it out of some scrap out of the scrap bin there.